Hey everyone, we're at El Mocambo, and today we're chatting with Canadian country poet Dean Brody.
There's a place in town where we all hang out.
Dean, this is your third album, and you've approached this a little bit differently.
I tried different things, like I wrote a reggae song a couple weeks ago, and on this record I tried an East Coast kind of Newfoundland, Celtic kind of a sounding song.
From the pubs in Ireland to Tennessee.
How do you write, or where do you write?
It's funny, like for me, my inspiration for writing is actually by not writing. I spend a lot of time just observing people, and from that I get inspiration to write. And sometimes, you know, it just doesn't happen at all, and I've learned to not push it and just let it come, and when it does, it's usually worth waiting for.
Places that you've been.
The new single, the one that we're hearing now, Underneath the Apple Trees. Can you tell me about the story behind it?
It's a story about love. It's about two people having not met yet, but they're on a journey to meet each other. They don't know when they're gonna meet or where they're gonna meet, but I think in any great love story, it's about two people traveling two different paths that end up intersecting at some time. And this song is about the guy saying, I wonder what you're doing right now. I mean, are you in a narrow street cafe in Italy, or are you in college in California?
Dean, you've said you're more of a picture or image guy than a lyric guy.
I've always been able to see stuff. When I write songs, I can see the imagery. I've never been able to write just lyrically based. I always have to see a picture in my mind, and trying to explain that picture is how I come up with a song. And
you're actually telling a story on every single track.
Yeah.
From beginning to end. It's like a little mini movie, really.
Yeah.
You'd be good at writing movies.
Yeah.
Would you want to try that?
I have actually tried. Yeah, I've actually just almost finished my first screenplay. So it's funny, I thought maybe somebody told you that, but...
Not yet?
Yeah.
Aha!
But yeah, no, I love, that's the thing, like I love writing screenplays too, because you get to, in songwriting for music, you have 3 minutes and you've got to compress a whole lifetime usually into 3 minutes. Screenplay, you can get a lot more into characters and paint a broader picture, a more accurate picture.
What got you into country in the first place?
I think just having the background, like my dad was a ranch hand for a few years, and I grew up in the country, and so it was just natural to sing about it, and that's what I've sang about ever since I was 14, so that's how I got into it. I picked up a guitar and started writing things that were about where I was from and the kind of people that I grew up with, and that turned out to be country.
Do you need a specific set of vocals to be able to sing country? Because it's a very particular niche genre, more so than rock and roll, or more so than blues, or is it? Is it different for you?
You know, nowadays, I think you can have a voice that's any kind of voice. I mean, I think traditionally, you know, like Garth Brooks kind of sounding, you know, when they scoop a lot, that's definitely something that belongs just to country. But I think nowadays you can get away with singing a bunch of different styles, and sometimes, like even on this record, I'll switch it up just a little bit from song to song, depending on where it's coming from.
Dean's on tour now for his latest album, Dirt. We'll see you again next time.